Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for Las Vegas, we've got Barnes. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. To the middle, stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Here's Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Tatum for rebound by Johnson. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, here's what Las Vegas' head coach had to say earlier. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Barnes finds Johnson. Middleton with a screen for Johnson. Kicks it down to Middleton. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. Pass to White.
Magic Johnson against the Celtics.
And it's White missing. Las Vegas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. On the wing, Johnson. Headed by Porzingis. Banked in off the glass.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Back to Barnes. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Clock at 6. Johnson kicks to Middleton. Second chance shot. Johnson dishes to Drummond. Johnson the pass to Drummond. And stolen by White. And a fast break now for the Celtics. The finish. And finished off by Brown.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Johnson with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Drummond dishes to Johnson. Clarkson outside. Barnes right side. Out to Clarkson. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Elbow shot is on the way. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Las Vegas, they came into this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Porzingis on the foul. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Pass to Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Coming off. A terrific season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now Clarkson following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. And that one good from Clarkson.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that three.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Middleton against Brown. Great D that time for Middleton.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Clarkson for 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Misses from short range. Las Vegas leading by 3. Here's Johnson. Out to Clarkson. The three-pointer no good. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's White. The kick out to Holiday. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Celtics second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Now Clarkson. Last game he had 13. They double-team Johnson. Kicks it down to Middleton. The 3. Drummond passes to Johnson. Back to Drummond. Stolen by Holiday. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And White with the stuff.
And credit to Holiday for keeping this offense in rhythm. He does a great job spreading the ball around.
Here's Johnson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Tatum against Barnes. Tatum gets the bucket.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And there it is for him.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Brown wide open. He fires. No good. That would have tied it. Now for Boston, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans. Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Las Vegas lead.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Porzingis. To the paint. There's Brown with the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Holiday. Johnson, double team. And Drummond kicks to Middleton. Here's Johnson. 5 on the clock. And And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Johnson. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go with a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here is Johnson. Porzingis with the steal. White against Clarkson. White the pass to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Harrison Barnes. Grant, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Clarkson. Now here's Johnson. 26 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
Here's Brown. It's a 5-point game. Horford with a screen on Robinson. And here's Brown outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Boucher. Pass to Olynyk. And the first shot of the night for him missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Magic Johnson picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Sam Hauser. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Grant. The rebound by the Celtics. And this matchup with Las Vegas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Brown. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. We're glad they're still together. Olynyk can't hit.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the shot's good for Boucher.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Horford with the screen on Johnson. Pritchard. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 12. It's deflected. Here's Pritchard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Evan Fournier comes in for Brown. Here's Grant, and he drives in. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's just a great move to the bucket. When Grant has a chance to go on the attack, he doesn't waste it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Horford. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And that one released in time, but no good. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
They got Jeremy Grant. T.J. McConnell is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Middleton in at the power forward. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Hauser in at the small forward.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Middleton following the bucket by the Celtics. From 12 feet out. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Some solid defense from Grant.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Robinson left side. And it's sent back by Horford.
The veteran defensive instincts of Horford. He knew that shot was coming and gets there for the block.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Boston. Las Vegas again missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And Boucher sends it back. Robinson on the wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Grant down low. Craig is on him. Grant, that's good. So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Pritchard. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Robinson against Tatum. Middleton looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 18. Here's McConnell. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And now just a 2-point Boston lead.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum finishing off the break.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
Shoots it up. Robinson misses. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Tatum. Off target at the rim.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And stolen by Tatum. Out left to the wing for the 3. Good on the triple. Pritchard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Las Vegas calls timeout. So for Las Vegas, Barnes is checked in for Chris Boucher. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Robinson. And it's Johnson in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Boston, Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Barnes sends it back.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Tatum against Barnes. Floats one up. Tatum no good. Las Vegas trails by 4. Down low. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Middleton outside. Las Vegas again missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel. Around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Brown, he's checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Pritchard. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Johnson, Barnes outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist in the game.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Brown, no good. Las Vegas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Pulls up. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 15. Johnson. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Grant.
Tatum universally recognized as one of the toughest covers in the league.
Pass to Porzingis. Holiday with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. A 3 from Tatum.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Johnson finds Middleton. Back to Johnson. Here's Middleton from deep three-point land. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Johnson.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Johnson with the bounce pass. Clarkson kicks to Barnes. Johnson surveying the floor. Middleton on the wing. Johnson with it. Picked up by Brown. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Inside. It's stolen by White. On the wing, Holiday. They get it back. Tatum. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got 8.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Holiday, the pass to White. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got 20 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Grant dishes to Johnson. Clarkson outside. Back to Johnson. And Boston with the rebound. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So for Las Vegas, here's Boucher comes in for Grant. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Chris Middleton. And a change for the Celtics. Horford's checked in. Porzingis kicks to Horford. Pass to Brown. Over Barnes. And it's Brown missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Robinson misses.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I love... being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there. Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much. Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Ellis is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Ellis. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Celtics leading by 4. Holiday finds Brown. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of space. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Assisted by.
Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Brown. After Magic Johnson's bucket, he hits Brown with the drive. Boucher with the rebound. Las Vegas trails by 4. Robinson passes to Ellis. 30 seconds left here in the second. Johnson inside. He's covered by Brown. And the shot is good from Johnson.
They are just killing him on the interior. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Pass to Johnson. Porzingis with the steal. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. So out in front, leading by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half.
absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Harrison Barnes is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. White with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And Tatum hammers it home.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room, and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
To the inside. It's stolen by Brown. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Inside. And finished off by Brown.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Clarkson outside. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
It's Brown with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And here is Johnson. 23 points in the game. Middleton left side. Barnes outside. 4 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. For the lead. They get it back. Drummond. Clarkson outside. Stolen by Holiday. A floater. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
I see what you're saying, yeah, man. That's funny.
Johnson
Larry Bird
outside.
mocking people. Yeah, I get it.
Pass to Clarkson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. There's the triple. Johnson's shot is off. And so White will bring it up for the
Hope you're
Boston
enjoying the
Celtics.
content, though.
The lead is 2. Here's Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making
Man,
the play.
Celtics defense
Holiday's
still they're
got
picking
his
out a lot of
third bucket of the
passes.
night.
Nice quick shot.
And we're not running. We're not getting our
giving the
transition
defense
offense
time to
going.
react to him having the ball.
It's Middleton at the elbow.
Good closeout by Brown.
Las Vegas again missing. Boston leading by 4. And White kicks to Holiday.
Yeah, I sense that. Yeah, just,
Holiday with another miss. Las Vegas,
right.
they've gone 3
Just,
on field goal attempts here in
hey,
the second half.
we live in a time where there is no such thing as before your time because there's footage of everybody now. Everybody has the opportunity to learn about everybody now. When I was coming up, man, it was hard to learn about players. With the internet now, if you don't know about a player, it's because you're not looking them up. Quite frankly, I mean, if you want to, dude, like, I got, like, just type in 1985 NBA season games. You'll find thousands of them. You know, plenty of games out there to be watched if you want to learn about anybody. Oh, my goodness. Oh, good block. My goodness, the Celtics defense, stellar tonight, man.
You got to create more space than that.
White.
Oh, my God. This
All right, well, look at how the hustle
Beantown
game
is
has been
playing
going for the
tonight, man.
Celtics.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers.
I can't see the rest of your comment. You said sorry if what? Your Caitlin Clark comment? And you said sorry if what?
Clarkson outside.
Yeah, YouTube isn't showing your full message, unfortunately. Oh, come on, Drummond.
With the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing.
Oh, man.
Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
So far, only thing we're able to get off right now is our three-point attack.
Back to White. Here's Brown. And the shot no good.
No, it's the I saw the first part. I couldn't see the last part. I noticed the Caitlin Clark part. You said sorry about something else. See, it's best to just go ahead and type a short message because YouTube doesn't show the full message when you message me. The way I have it set up on here.
On the wing, Johnson.
And I want to read everything you got to say. Magic into the lane. Come on, good defense. Good defense by the Celtics, man. God, this defense is good.
This helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White.
Magic's getting a little tired, but we need a timeout. Get some new fresh bodies out there.
Al Holiday, 8 points for him. Pass to Pritchard.
Yeah, we're tired.
Yes.
Yeah, we need a timeout.
That time.
Guys are tired.
Got 13.
And that's just a smart pass by the veteran, Drew Holiday.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
Oh, Caitlin Clark, yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man, yeah. Yeah, man, I'm just like you. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan, just like you, man. I just watch everybody, man. I'm in awe of everything that I watch, dude. I actually do a couple WNBA streams from time to time as well. It's more of a fantasy thing, but I'm just a fan, man, like anybody else. Let's get Magic some time here on the bench. Let's come back in with Jeremy Grant. Olenek. Come back in. Let's try Cornette some. We'll come back in with Duncan Robinson. Matter of fact, I think Caitlin, I think Caitlin Clark, she got her own style, man. Just like I think there are aspects of players that people say to remind them of, but everybody's got their own style. Everybody essentially plays with the same fundamentals, and then it's just your own personality that comes out in your game. You see that in every single sport. Like, Barry Bonds and Babe Ruth are both great home run hitters, but they do it and they look totally different when they knock a ball out of the park. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got their own swagger. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So Caitlin Clark, she's got her own riz, man. She's her own player.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas.
Steph Curry's his own player,
We go to the 2K leaderboard. We'll see the team.
There'll never be another one of any of those guys.
Slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Yeah, we'll see what goes on there. We'll see what happens.
And they did it better.
I'm interested to see if they put players around her to see it'll open up her playmaking game. You know what I'm saying? Because the great thing about great scorers is that they're natural playmakers because of the double teams that they draw. Like Michael Jordan was the apex version of that. Great scorers will always be great playmakers simply because they get double teamed a lot.
Here's Cornette.
So I'm interested to see what they do with Clark off the ball. You know what I mean? Good defense by Boston. Man, I can't even get a good shot here. This is brutal.
And they'll get another chance.
Boston's defense is off the charts right now, man.
Now, here's
this
Grant.
is brutal.
He's covered by Brown.
They are closing out on shooters. We got Cornette.
Another shot.
That's the most open shot we've had in the last 12 minutes, and we can't even hit a freaking 8-footer, man. This is now they're. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis.
Showtime is looking like slow time out here.
Finish that one above the rim.
Here's Ellis.
Yeah, you see his defense, independent Aquaman. His defense is crazy.
Their ability again.
Like Cornette, like a freaking pin down for an 8-footer. We can't even get that going for a bullshit pin down for an 8-foot shot. Like, man. It is brutal out here, man.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Ellis.
But we're only down by 3.
Brown kicks to Porzingis.
Oh, boy, we gave a three-pointer.
And he can't answer.
Dodge the bullet on that one.
Offline.
Let's get Duncan Robinson on UCLA here.
Now here's Ellis.
UCLA cut.
Grant outside. Outside Robinson.
No, they're not going to run. They're going to do high pick and roll. It's not there. Post him up. Baseline fadeaway. Screw it. Shit, man. This is brutal.
7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping.
Another open 3 for Boston, and that's what happens.
Pritchard's got 16 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid.
Showtime is looking like slow time, bro. This is.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone.
Look at the closeout defense, man, on these jumpers, man.
Robinson for 3. Robinson can't get that one to fall. Boston leading by 6.
That's why I was saying we're only well.
Tatum no good.
We're still hanging in there because Boston really hasn't made us pay for all the bad turnovers.
The D. Olynyk sets a screen for
Step
Ellis.
it back. Open shot.
And good.
Got it.
And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Dude, that's a high percentage look when the D.
Well, right now we're just trying to get good open shots. The problem is the Boston's defense is good. I mean, this is it's not a us thing; it's a Boston thing. Boston is just that good defense.
To the middle. Here's
And their offense, we can't stop them.
And he can do
Their off-ball offense is really good too. They're just too athletic off the ball too on these cuts.
And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised.
With the team that's built around Magic, this team is built to score and run. But when they're not scoring, you can see it pays a penalty. And there's nothing you can do with Tatum. There's nothing.
Pass to Robinson.
Into the lane. Try to get a foul. Refs are swallowing the ref whistles. Well, the refs ain't giving us no love.
For Boston. 6-point game.
Oh, my gosh. Good Lord.
And sinks the shot. He's got 10.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when
he's getting another timeout here, man. He's getting another timeout. Hey, Magic on the bench like, man, we're worthy at, man. We need Byron Scott and Cooper. Where's Kareem when I need him? Jesus. Hey, my goodness, man. Somebody call James Worthy, man. Good God. Magic only at 80 on the energy. I'm going to let them sit. Might as well. None of my big heavy hitters. I'll bring in Barnes. He's one of my big heavy hitter offensive players that I have. See if we can get some shots for him. Middleton still. I'm going to let Middleton rest. Might as well bang in Drummond and see if we can get some boards and bang inside, get some easy buckets, set some hard screens. And we're going to change the offense. We're going to more of a two-man game, pick and roll with Drummond. Slow it down because it ain't happening right now for us in the running game. Go pick and roll. Limit that transition. Hell no. Slow the game down. That's the way we're going to play it, because right now it is. This is, man. Like the OKC game I just played was an offensive showcase. This is just this is straight defense right here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just gave me 50 points in the previous stream. Now we're out here to Boston, and they just giving us an old school basketball lesson.
Robinson passes to Drummond.
High pick and roll with Drummond. Don't expect much out of this. Try to get a pull. Got him looking.
In the corner. Good.
That's what I wanted. Get a pull from the weak side off the pick and roll action.
Gotta know where Grant is at all times.
And we got lucky on that one, I think. Boston's defense still closed out in that shooter.
One of the best two-way players in the game.
There it is. Good D.
He's become a knockdown three-point.
Good transition defense by Celtics, man. They too athletic, man.
Attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Come on.
Drummond sets the screen for Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Grant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brown against Grant.
That's a mismatch. Give him some help.
Left side, Brown.
Damn.
Reverse throwdown.
Bro, they is kicking.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was
Man, Las Vegas is crapping out right now at the tables, man. There's straight snake eyes out here in Vegas.
Left in the third quarter.
We over here taking hits on 18, man. We should be staying, trying to get 21 on 18, man. Taking hits.
One in from 20 feet away.
Running around here getting 19. Hit me, hit me.
31 seconds left to play in the third.
It's a winner. It's got to be.
He has 30.
Watch out for Pritchard in the corner. Watch the cutter baseline. So many things going on. So many holes in this defense. It's so sad.
Screen on Robinson. 6 to shoot. Brown pulled the shot. But the bounce goes his way.
This defense is Swiss cheese. There's so many things you got to make up for.
You got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid, cashing in.
Larry's team is way better defensively than Magic's team.
From deep, Ellis.
The team I put around Larry is way better defensively.
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a
Magic's team is all about three-point shooting and running, man. That's pretty much.
And it's working for him. We'll take a quick
get out and run, shoot threes. If they ain't doing that, this team ain't worth a damn. That's the problem with them. Really don't have no low post scorer that you can go to outside of Magic, but game man don't have all the shots. But yeah, they changed the physics. They changed the physics. You got a lot more, true to life, shooter's touch type shots. You know a shooter's touch shot when you get catching rim and the ball trickles in.
He makes it.
All right, let's go to my game plan here. Get some substitutions. You need to get something going here. Where's Magic? Magic's good to go. I'm gonna put Magic up. No, I'm gonna put him at the point. Bring my man in. Bring my man Ellis in. Matter of fact, who are my best three-point shooters right now? As it stands right now, who's the best guys? Ellis, he's an 88. He's popping up 88. Who's the best guy? Who's our best shooters? We got Ellis at 88, 6. You know how the game is. They change variously throughout the game. So right now, Ellis is hot as hell right now. He's 88. 86 for Barnes. Duncan Robinson, Olenix 84. I'm going with Ellis and Robinson, and I'm going to put Magic around those guys. That's what we're going to do. So no, I don't want that. I'll just come back in here and reset it. So we're going to put Ellis at the small. We're going to go with my man there, Duncan at the power. And you know what? This is going to be a controversial call. I'm putting Chris Middleton at center. I know that's controversial, but I'm trying to get a running game going here. Maybe we could take advantage of the big people up front. And we're going with that. Showtime, baby. Let's run. Up and down, baby. Up and down.
3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this
Let's run.
in store for us. We've got Johnson.
Middleton should be able to beat Horford in transition. That should happen. But we got to get some stops.
Pritchard.
Like that. There it is. Up and down, baby. Up and down.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break.
Showtime.
He's quick to get up the court.
Boston leading by 5. Now Tatum.
Oh my God, that's okay. We'll take that. Come on, baby, let's run.
He's got 14 rebounds for him tonight.
Post him up, post up Pritchard all day. They're gonna come and double team. They ain't gonna double team. We'll take this bucket.
And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got
ain't no way in hell Pritchard can guard Magic on the block. No chance.
Right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, this
watch out for the cross switch. There it is.
And he delivers
Pritchard
with a much-needed score.
Come on with it. Be ready for the help.
Tatum against
there it is.
Unloads. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it.
He elevated.
Is good. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and
Okay,
strength
they doing
to
a
do
cross
damage
switch.
in there.
Okay, they got Harrison Barnes.
About a minute and a half into the first
I was trying to call
quarter.
play for hit the wrong button. I was trying to call play for Harrison Barnes to get him open
Pass to
because
Hauser.
he's being guarded by Horford.
Here's Pritchard. Here's the 3.
Richard.
And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
All right, this time we're going to get it done.
Middleton, a screen on Horford. Johnson kicks to Middleton. That's in there.
There it
Johnson
is.
with the assist. Middleton's got 9 points here.
Gotta make that old man move his feet.
He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass
Magic with the block.
hits his hand.
Johnson dishes to Ellis. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
It's going to be some tricky.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final.
I love Magic Johnson, man. He tells stories, man.
Ellis against Tatum.
That's 2 points.
Inside.
That's all right.
Tatum,
That's all right.
automatic.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want.
Whoa, that's a lot of messages. YouTube just deliver all your messages all at once. I can't just block the screen now. I can't see nothing. YouTube, all these dang messages on the screen. I can't see nothing. Oh,
Shoots from the baseline. Horford.
dang. Dang, all them dang messages from the chat, man. Just blocked the screen out on my view. I couldn't see.
Here in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, Pritchard gets the
Dang.
bucket. Pritchard's got 19 points.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than
Oh,
he did
man.
in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Harrison Barnes.
Here's Johnson. Middleton outside.
Look pass from Magic.
Finds the 3. And
Buckets.
another 3 for Las Vegas.
And I love seeing Middleton rise up there with confidence, knocking it down for that corner 3.
No, it's just, no, sometimes Aquaman, no, you're fine, man. When I said YouTube sometimes refurbishes all your messages at once. Like, say if you make like 4 messages, it'll show all 4 of your messages at one time on a backlog sometimes. It's not your fault, it's just YouTube being stupid.
Johnson double teamed. Middleton outside.
All the way, Magic. All the way. Get a foul.
Johnson down low.
They ain't called foul on that.
He's got 27.
Man, they must got Tim Donahue out here being a referee. I mean, it is Vegas. It is Vegas now.
Tatum against Ellis. And the
Oh my God, man.
An aggressive
Oh my
and
God.
fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Got a good one in here.
And here is Johnson.
I pick and roll again.
Pass to
They staying
Middleton.
home on them shooters now.
Now,
They getting
here's
hip.
Johnson.
Magic.
Rebound by the Celtics.
Damn, Tatum trying to get to the basket.
Shoots over Johnson. Tatum's shot is off.
Tatum down, Tatum. No, he got up
So
quick.
it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Robinson finds Barnes. Shoots from 14. Pass to Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, babe. We got him on
Middleton,
this.
a screen on Horford. Middleton outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the basket by Hauser.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Post up, Magic.
Middleton with it.
Magic. Post up, bro.
Johnson outside.
I'll do it myself, then.
Johnson double teamed. Outside for Robinson.
Good screen by my man. Good screen by Barnes. That was clever. Slid over and gave a little room to get that shot off from my man. Appreciate that.
Tatum against Ellis. Pass to Pritchard. To the paint. Here's Horford. And that one is good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
And Middleton kicks to Johnson. Back to Middleton. Basket is good. The assist from
Now that was nice.
Middleton's got 22.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team.
Celtics getting ready to bring in the power hitters now.
Got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
UFL team show. What am I heard team name Showtime.
And a new group in for the Celtics. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listen to Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas.
Come on, man.
I need you to keep giving everything
we might have to bring a shot blocker in.
See if they can pull it off. Guys,
I'm going to bring in Boucher. We got 2 timeouts left.
Middleton with a screen for Johnson.
There's going to be some trickery.
Well, what a quarter.
Oh, man.
You can tell
Holiday. Where you at, bro? Magic hit fake that dude to another century.
Nice ball movement by Boston.
Damn, right back at you, though. Dang, as soon as I said something, here comes Tatum. Did the same thing to me.
Very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Middleton, a screen on Holiday. Outside Robinson. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, coming out of the half,
Woo.
he's been much more aggressive.
Magic with 19 assists.
Here's Holiday. And the call.
Man, we cannot get to the free throw line for nothing. They giving them all the calls, man. And Magic, no, look at Magic like, Magic squeezing the air like, what the hell?
Or orchestrating for
I've been driving the lane all night. Magic been in the post all night. He ain't been in the line but what, one time, man. The whole game. It's ridiculous.
The first free throw is good.
The referees.
He's checked in for Las Vegas.
The fix is in, y'all.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Las Vegas trails by 3.
Man, clear out, man.
Now Johnson.
We getting to the line on this one. We're getting 2 points. Something gonna happen.
It's Ellis on the wing. Johnson in the corner. Back to Robinson.
Screw it.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Defense is really good.
Celtics leading by 3. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Outside Holiday.
Oh, I tell you, my Jordan series, man, you can always rely on Michael Jordan to carry you offensively. It's different with Magic and them, man. You gotta really move the pieces around, man. You just can't get the ball to Jordan and just take the game over.
4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
Jordan make the game so easy. All you gotta do is get the ball to Mike, get the hell out the damn way. Here you gotta really think.
Holiday against Johnson. Back to Robinson. Another possession.
There you go.
Another assist. And that's his 20th assist.
20 assists for the Magic Man. But he gives up a 3.
Off target with
no, he didn't.
3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Barnes finds Johnson. Outside Robinson.
There it is again.
And it's
not this time.
Again missing. Austin's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the
yeah, man, the typing.
Well, you see the trust they have.
Yeah, the short messages are cool. The long paragraphs, those are the ones that hurt. So I want to hear what you guys got to say, but it's in the way again. I can't see. Get to the Magic. Yes!
Johnson's got it all.
Where is the foul?
Big shot maker.
My goodness.
So does Matt.
What do you have to do to get a whistle around here?
Tatum against Barnes.
Are you serious?
Tatum slips by the contact inside. Well, you know.
The modern NBA ain't kind, man.
They need a big bucket. And Tatum rarely disappoints.
Johnson, the pass to Ellis. Robinson on the wing. Ellis outside. On the wing, Johnson.
Magic.
Over Holiday. Johnson can't hit. And the Celtics shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you guard Holiday.
Whatever they think I am, the fix is in.
Drops the first one, and
I'm coming back here with my starting lineup now. Got my big guys in there.
Checked in for Chris Boucher. Chris Middleton comes in for
Dude, we should be shooting at least 24 free throws, as much as we've been in the paint tonight. All right, all the way, Magic.
Who they want at the line in this situation.
Good cutoff.
Pass to Clarkson.
Swing it. Somebody give me a pick.
Johnson outside.
Switch it. Switch the side.
Drummond sets the screen.
All the way, Magic. Where's the foul?
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation. So
Bro! It's like, dude.
And we got to take a second look to admire.
That is some straight up 1989 Detroit Pistons Jordan rules defense right there. That is a foul, man. That is like fucking John Sally and Lambeer. Like, come on, man. He was all up on him. Where is the whistle?
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
It don't get no better now. Come on, man. Get out of here. I did the same thing to me. Get out of here. Where's the respect? Where's the respect? Where's the respect? Las Vegas getting ready to drop 2 games in a row here, man. Bad officiating at the heart of it. I'm sorry. We should be shooting.
And no good.
Ball don't lie. Rasheed Wallace shout out. Ball don't lie.
That's good. Going 1 or 2 from the
Oh my gosh.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Wait till you get.
Outside.
Set your feet.
It's good.
Yes! I ain't want to rush it. I want to let him say his feet first. I ain't want to rush it. I ain't want to rush it.
His coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Oh my God. Come on, baby. Set a screen, big man.
4 seconds.
It's going. Yes! What the fuck?
Takes it down to Middleton. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Inside.
Magic!
Drummond gets the bucket.
Yes!
He goes on Jason Tatum.
Clearly, he's one of the best areas in
Finally!
making that lead pass.
But Andre Drummond, probably America's worst free throw shooter ever since the days of Ben Wallace. Oh my God. 5 seconds to go. Good Lord.
He knocks down
Yes!
the clutch free throw.
All right.
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla.
Finally, man. What a ball game this has turned out to be.
And he wants to be prepared.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, guys.
The situation.
Please let me know in the comments. A simple, if you're liking the stream, you know, throw a smile emoji or something. Because this is cool, man. This is cool, man. I like this. Because despite all the struggle stuff, we're still in this game. Despite all the struggling, I'm going with Jeremy Grant. I'm going big. I'm just going to Magic. I kind of want to take Magic out for defense. I mean, I really don't trust. Well, I tell you what, I'll take Magic out at the point guard. I'll come in with Ellis. I'll put Magic up front because Magic's a good helper defensively. And I'll come in with Boucher, who's longer and more mobile. And I'll keep Middleton out there. Independent Aquaman. The cheerleaders are all flat. Well, let's keep it. Let's keep it peace. Let's keep it PG, man. Yeah. I mean, even though I'm over here cussing, I'm on PG. I mean, who am I to talk?
5 seconds left in the
Watch
game.
out.
The three from Tatum.
Yes.
From downtown.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas pulling it out for the
What a freaking... Hey, I don't want to call it a comeback because he really was like LL Cool J. Don't call it a comeback because we really left. But we were struggling so much to pull that out at the last. Oh, my. What a game. Look at Magic. Hop your collar on that one, MJ.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy.
Magic got it done tonight, man.
David Aldridge. This is
Straight struggle bus. We pulled it out. Andre Drummond off the assist from Magic.
The game, Magic Johnson.
Good. Well, it wasn't. Hey, it wasn't perseverance, bro. It was strategy. We simply remember we got back into the game when I went to that small ball lineup. Remember that. I was trying to do the whole hammer it in there. I was like, you know what? Let's just be who we are. Let's go small and let's go showtime. I put Middleton in at center. And that's when the offense turned around. Look at it. Look, we ended up shooting 51% for the game. Mostly because of the fourth quarter. Our offense, look at that. Our offense came alive in the fourth quarter. Look at that offense in the fourth quarter, bro. Wow. That offense was straight lit. 14 for 22, 6 of 9 for 3. We went to work in the fourth. We went to that small ball lineup, bro. That's what changed it. We wasn't doing shit until we went small. We wouldn't do fuck all until we went small. I ain't trying to not to rhyme, but hey. Woo, what a game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Look at Magic. 31, 16 boards, 22 assists, 8 turnovers, though. But that's mostly – it's not even that – it wasn't bad passes. It's just Boston's defense is just that damn good, as was OKC. If you go back and watch the previous games of the stream, these last 2 games, Magic Johnson has struggled in terms of turnovers. And interestingly enough, it's been against 2 long, rangy, athletic defenses. So, hey – and if you remember, the 2 defenses that gave Magic Johnson the most trouble in his playing days was what? The Detroit Pistons, late 80s, and then the early 90s Bulls. Long, rangy, athletic defenses, good man-to-man defense. So, said Aquaman, you said wait what? Wait for what, Aquaman? Look at that, man. Everybody eating with Magic, though. That's what I like about playing with Magic, man. By tournament, do you mean his teammates not catching the problem? No, the turnover. He had 8 turnovers. Well, I mean, a turnover is just another name for a steal. I mean, if you turn the ball over, it's essentially a steal. Know what I mean? But, see, if you go back and look and watch the game footage, the passes I was making, Boston was playing the passing lanes, picking the ball off all game long, as was OKC in the previous stream I did. See what I mean? So it wasn't so much the passes were bad, it's just the defenses are just that good in the passing lanes. But nonetheless, he still put up 22 assists, which is insane, with 31 points. You got Middleton eating 22. Clarkson got 15. Robinson got 15. Barnes got 10. He got 7. That's why I like playing with Matt. This is fun because everybody be eating with this dude. You go check out my Jordan stream. It wasn't like this. It was pretty much Michael getting like 54, 48, whatever the heck every other night. And everybody else getting the scraps. And we just get to the last 5 minutes and MJ take the game over. Jaylen Brown, he did work. Tatum played 41 minutes. Didn't shoot well from 3. Pritchard killed us from downtown. Look at that 5 from 9. He murdered us from downtown. Holiday, yikes, got an offer from downtown. That hurt him. Look at how but let's take a look at the free throws. Look at the free throw. Look at that. He said, "Okay, I only asked because last season Clark had high turnovers because her." I see you're a really big you're a real big Caitlin Clark fan. I appreciate that. You keep relating everything back to Caitlin Clark. I appreciate that. But yeah, that turnovers are tricky. Like a turnover is another name for a steal. But unless you're watching the film to see how the turnovers are coming about, there comes a point in time whether it's either bad decisions or it's just great defense. See what I'm saying? Sometimes it really is. You got to give it up. Everybody, we live in this world where everything is ego driven. Everybody wants to take ownership. Sometimes, yeah, somebody else is just that damn good. Know what I mean? Sometimes somebody else just got your number, and they just ripping you. They taking your cookies. Just admit that. If you're able to admit it, now you can come with a strategy like I did. That's why I went to small ball. I was trying to be Billy Badass and post the ball up and post Magic up and then kick the ball out. It wasn't working. So we went high pick and roll, small ball, and he got back in the game and pulled it out. Showtime. That Magic layup package is nice, man. He rarely ever dunks though when I go to the basket, which is cool. I like that. I like they don't try to make him do like these, those funky dunks. I like that 2K does that. Same thing with Larry Bird, because Magic and Bird were floor players. They weren't in the air, flying around, all that type of stuff. They could dunk, like little rim grazer stuff like that. But they go with hard. You're a cool dude, even though I cheer for them. He said, "You're a cool dude, even though I cheer for the Memphis Grizzlies. No stars though." Love Matt. The Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, you mean that stream that I was doing with Kobe a couple days ago? And thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to be cool, man. I'm just, hey, man, I'm old school. I'll be 44 in about a month, man. So yeah, I'm too old to be acting crazy, man. I just keep it real. I'm too old to not be real, man. I've been through too much. I'm just a fan of the game. Just like, yeah. Never saw you. This is my first time. Okay. Well, hey, man, everything up there, man. I got some head deck in advance. Yeah. HDB. What's HDB stand for? I'm old school. What's that stand for? He said, HUD, HDB. I don't know what that means, man. You got to fill me in. You got to fill me in there, kiddo. I don't know what that would mean. I'm trying to keep up with those. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Okay. Appreciate it. Well, a couple about 30 days it will be. I appreciate you, Aquaman. I like your name, by the way, too. Aquaman, underrated superhero, by the way. Very underrated. But that's because of Hollywood. You're a Hollywood dude. They take superheroes and turn them into, little showpieces. They don't ever do it the way the comic books do it. You know what I'm saying? I hate what they did to Aquaman with the character with Jason Momoa. Made turn him into a comedy slash eye candy for ladies, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like Aquaman is a much more deep, serious character. But I don't want to get on that. That's another story. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the standings. The movie made an underrated hero actually be interesting, except for the sequel. I disagree. I ain't like the movies, man. I ain't like the movie. But if you did, that's cool if you like them. That's cool if you like them. I ain't like the movies. I just felt like the character it just came off like Aquaman deeper than what they showed, but that's another story. I tell you what did do a good job with Aquaman. I like the 2010s. Remember, if you go back to the early 2010s DC animated movies, those are the best Aquamans, man. The best Aquaman that I've ever seen was done back in the old day. Remember the old Justice League cartoons? The Justice League Unlimited? That was Aquaman, bro. That's Aquaman right there, man. That's the Aquaman I'm talking about. As we can see here, Team Showtime over here. Timberwolves 6-1. And these rosters are all legit, by the way. It's based on out there all in now. Luka with the Lakers and all that stuff. So we all legit with the roster. So, but right now, Timberwolves 6-1, Mavericks 5-2, Warriors there. Don't know about the I knew of him. Anyway, back to I can't see what the rest of your comments. Anyway, back to the yeah. Well, go look it up, man. It's out there. Like I said, go check it out, man. It's worth your time. It's worth it. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like Larry's team back to your string. Oh yeah, appreciate that. I'm getting ready to start another one up. I think Team Larry is up next. Team Larry's up next. They're taking on Philadelphia. Yep, Team Larry's up next. So I'll be stopping this string and start. I like to keep my videos contained to a game and then start another one up. I don't like to just do super long videos. I just think it's better for viewers. Just make it. That's the way I would like it. This game is like a real NBA game would be. So with that being said, guys, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Check out the Jordan series, man. Check out my Wilt. Larry Bird on more than one team in this league. Hear me out. See, check it out. The Showtime, remember, Showtime is Magic's team. This team is Larry Bird's team. See what I'm saying? What I did was, so you new to the stream, so that's cool. I'll put you on game. See, what I do over here is I take NBA legends and I put them in the modern era and I build the teams around them based with expansion draft players. You know how in the NBA you do an expansion draft? Every team has to protect their players, and then what's left over you can choose from to beat. Oh, I see the word Boston. Yeah, right, 'cause I got them playing out of Boston. See what I'm saying? You know how the Clippers play out of L.A., the Lakers play out of L.A., but they still different teams? Well, this is Boston. Larry and Boston playing out of Boston. I should have did Indiana, to be honest with you. I should have did French Lick. I should have had him playing out of French Lick. Know what I'm saying? I should have did that. Have him playing out of French Lick, Indiana. That probably would have been because Larry, he more affiliated with Indiana these days than he is with Boston. He don't really be in Boston like that no more. But yeah, that's how I do it over here. Like my Jordan series is just like that. My Wilt Chamberlain series is just like that. I'm thinking about doing a Shaq and Kobe series, but not the way you would think. I was gonna take Shaq and Kobe and split them up and build teams around them and put them in the NBA and see who can win a championship first. Kind of like what they did basically in real life, but instead we're gonna do it when they both in their prime. Because when Shaq went out to Miami, he was still good, but he wasn't. Come on, man. That wasn't the best version of Shaq in Miami, man. So it would be kind of cool to see who could win without the other one in their primes. I was thinking about doing that one, but right now we doing Larry and Magic, and this shit, I'm digging this. But yeah, check out my Jordan series. I took the 91 version of Michael Jordan, did a whole season. That's already there, like the whole season, all to the playoffs to the finals. And let me tell you, it's lit. It's the game. The games on there be crazy. What you say, Aquaman? Wait. What you got to say, Aquaman? Waiting for him. So I'm getting ready to end this stream in a minute. I want to hear your questions before I go ahead and sign off on this stream. I just remembered the third player, Clark, almost like a Phoenix Suns star. I don't know what that has to do with the third player. Forgot his name. The Phoenix Suns star. A player like Clark. Phoenix Suns star. What, Devin Booker? Devin Booker? Phoenix Suns? Prolific passer. Steve Nash? Steve Nash? Yeah, Steve Nash, I would think. If you talk about prolific passers in Phoenix, Steve Nash. Got to be. I mean, who else could it be? I mean, Kevin Johnson was cool, but come on now. It's Steve Nash. Yeah, it's Steve Nash, man. He talking about Phoenix and prolific passers. It's Steve Nash. Who else the fuck could it be? It damn sure wasn't Barkley. I love Barkley, but he wasn't out there throwing dimes like that. Oh, you still on the Clay? You still on the? You love Caitlin Clark, boy. That's your girl, huh? Got a thing for Caitlin Clark. I feel you, man. She cool. Hey, like who you like, man. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this stream and get the Larry Bird stream coming up here in about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, guys. And then come on back, because man, these games be lit. You just saw this game. This game was lit, man. This game. I don't know how the hell Showtime won that game. The refs was cheating. Yeah, man, the refs was cheating. I don't, hey, man, you ain't, hey, independent. I know what. I support you, man. Like who you like, man. Hey, enjoy what you like. Shoot. It'd be stuff that I watch. Like I love watching. Like one of my favorite players to watch of all time is Chris Gatling from back in the day. He's not a great player, but I just like his game. I'll go watch old games of Chris Gatling scoring 25. I just like how he play. Like who you like. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, with that said, yeah, I'm gonna start the stream up in about maybe in like 5-10 minutes with Team Larry taking on like, dude, I don't know what we're gonna do with and look at this matchup here on this though. Look at this. Tyrese Maxey is about Will Chamberlain. Okay, later. Yeah, the Will Chamberlain thing, yeah. Yeah, I'm still doing those too. I'm still doing the Will streams. Those games are already up there too. You can go watch some of those as being played. But look at these matchups here. Tyrese Maxey is about to absolutely destroy Fred VanVleet. I don't see that matchup going well. Paul George and Larry Bird, that's going to be a war. And Joel Embiid is about to probably going to score 40. He's going to score 40 on this probably. But I don't know, man. If you look at this team, the way I built this team up, look at how this team is built. I built this team in the same mold of the 80 Celtics. If you remember the Celtics, you had Larry Bird at small forward, Kevin McHale at the power forward, then you had Robert Parrish. They had that big front line. Well, look at that. They're not as good as them, but I'm talking about in terms of size. See what I'm saying? Because Bo is like 7 feet. You got Durden like 7 feet, and they athletic, they good long rangy shot blockers. So, and then you got the tough gritty guard in the backcourt, Fred VanVleet, like Dennis Johnson kind of like. So I went for that for Larry. But anyway, I digress, guys. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video coming up here shortly. And I appreciate you. It is going down. Team Larry, Team Showtime. Who going to win a championship first? We're going to find out as the season goes on. Peace.